What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Whiskey's Adventure. So on this adventure, doing another stealth camp. I'm taking it back to my heritage. I've been scouting out this cell site. It's got a patch of woods right next to it, and we're going to stealth camp in between two cell phone towers. Basically, there's two towers that are in this location, and that's where we're going to stealth camp. And I say take it back to my roots is because I've been in the telecommunications industry for coming up on, or just past 17 years. So I used to camp on cell sites when I was on the road all the time. So I figured, why not do a stealth camp out here? Now, that's when I was building the sites, but now I'm going to be doing it after the site's built. Here it is behind me. That's one cell site, and then the other one, as the sky clears up enough for you to see it, let me flip the camera. So there's the second tower. It's over there, and then over here, there's a tower. Now, from what I see on the Google Earth, that's like a transformer station. Local power comes in here. I'm staying away from that. And I'm gonna go up into these woods and find a nice little flat spot for my tent tonight. I almost thought about just doing it in the driveway, but I don't know if somebody's gonna show up, and I don't wanna get caught. So we're gonna come up in these woods, basically in between the two towers. We're gonna set up. Actually, that'd be a good little spot right there. It's nice and flat. That's where we're gonna set up at, folks. We're gonna set up right here. Man, it's hot, folks. This do taste good. It's like 92 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's only supposed to get between 75 degrees Fahrenheit and 80 degrees Fahrenheit for our lows tonight. So it's even going to be a warm night. All right, folks. So I'm in a tent again for this adventure. I did the tent instead of the hammock for a couple reasons. One, the hammock, I always sleep warmer in a hammock. I don't know if it's because it's like I can't explain it. So I figured I'd bring the tent. I got my tent cot in there. That way when I go to bed tonight, I can just strip all my clothes off so I'm not overheating. I'm going to leave the rain fly open so I can get a cross breeze. The back doors can also be open. I'll probably open up here in a minute. So any breeze I do get, I get the cross breeze through here. I'm just going to leave it open tonight unless we do get the rain. We got a 30% chance, so we do got a small chance of rain. If we get it, I'll close up the rain fly. Otherwise, this is going to stay open tonight. So let me go ahead and show you on Google Maps. Before I do that, so we got a cell phone tower behind me, cell phone tower in front of me. I got a Duke or like a power plant substation or whatever right here behind me, and then right here in front of me, I've got a executive business like compound, basically like it's a bunch of buildings that's got a bunch of different companies in it, right? Like an executive park or whatever. I'm going to sit here and drink my cold dew and just not move and let my body temperature cool down for a couple minutes because it is hot and I'm sweating from sitting up. Hence why I got the do-rag on to keep it out of my eyes. But I'm probably even going to take that off and let my head breathe. But I'm going to sit here and cool down, drink my dew, call Mama Bear, and then because it is 6:40 p.m. So I've got 7, 8, almost 2 hours of sunlight left, but it ain't too much longer. So I'm gonna sit here and cool down, call Mama Bear, and then we'll bring you all back after that. In between now and then though, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where we are on the map. So check that out, and then I'll check in with y'all here later. I'll let your boy. Cheers, everybody. What's up, everybody? All right, so I called Mama Bear. She knows I'm all good to go. I've drank 1 Mountain Dew. I'm on my 2nd Mountain Dew. I brought out 3 of them with me, so I put my koozie upside down because we're gonna go on for a little walk to protect it from the ants or anything getting into it. I'm gonna set that right there. Let's go take a little walk. So there's camp. Still my new tent. I'm still testing it out. I'm hoping we get some rain tonight so I can check that out. All the seams on it seem to be taped, and the reviews are good on it, so we'll just see. I'm still waiting for my first rain event in that tent. But anyways, so I'm on top of this hill here in the woods in between two, so directly behind us is like a business park, right? Like I was saying earlier. And then underneath behind this hill here, where's the tower? There's the tower, and it's up there. So we got a cell phone tower here. Crown Castle's the tower owner. So everybody out there that watches YouTube and does anything with their phones and stuff like that, basically everybody on the planet, next time you see a tower dog, the guys and girls who climb these towers, my brothers and sisters, you tell them thanks, because the stuff just don't work. You know, these men and women climb these towers in all weather conditions at all different heights to hang the antennas, maintenance them, build them, and everything else, so everybody's cell phones and internets and all that stuff works. Now this type of tower here is called a monopole. It's like a beefed up telephone pole basically. And the other tower down here is also a monopole. Anybody new to my channel, I'm an ex-tower dog. So I've been in the telecommunications industry for 17 years now. First half of my career was climbing these towers. And then the second half, I've moved up and got promoted. I now work from the office. So it looks like both sites are owned by Crown Castle. That's also a monopole. Monopoles don't get too tall. I mean, I'm sure that looks tall to you guys, everybody watching. Like there's no way you go up there, but for tower climbers, that's not a tall tower. Monopoles are typically shorter towers. You got guide towers, which are thousands of feet tall, and you got what we call self-supporters. And then you got these stealth type towers, which is like monopines that look like pine trees. You got ones that look like palm trees. You got them built into street signs, and they're on everything. You'd be surprised when you're driving around, start looking up. You'd be surprised how many cell phone sites you see around you, especially the more populated areas. So again, if you know a tower climber, tell them thank you, because they work in all weather conditions, all climates. I know when I climbed, we worked in snow, we worked in rain, we worked in freezing temperatures, we worked in all weather conditions. So I'm gonna kind of move over here because I don't want nobody to pull up on the driveway and catch me back here. But tell your tower or climbers thank you. They do a very tireless, dangerous job for a little bit of money. Don't get me wrong, tower climbers make good money. Or at least I made good money when I was climbing, but it's not what you would think they would make for doing that kind of work at heights. Life's in danger. It's not that kind of money. But it is decent money, don't get me wrong. But it ain't like those, the Facebook things you see where the guy climbed up and changed one light bulb and made $65,000. Yeah, that's bullshit. Any tower climber tells you they've climbed one tower and they made 65 G's just to change a light bulb, they're lying to you. I'm telling you right now, there's no way. No way. Either way, folks, but this is what we're doing. Two cell towers, and then right here is a like a power transfer station. Let's walk down here real quick. Check it out. I guess if somebody come up this driveway, they'd be able to see my tent right there. It's that hump right there. But it is a holiday weekend. It's the long 4th of July weekend, so I don't anticipate anybody showing up. Most of your tower companies or cell phone companies don't allow work to be done during the holidays because the calls are higher and everything else. And there's the power station. And I'm not going nowhere near that whatsoever. Whatsoever. I don't know if they got cameras or anything over on that substation that would cause the police to come here. And I don't want no kind of stupid encounters. So let's go back up into the woods here where camp's at. All right, so we got camp right there. We got the tower there and there. And then the substation's here, and then the business park that I was telling you guys about, which is actually where Mama Bear dropped me off at and I come into the woods. Is right here. She actually dropped me off right here, and I just went around the dumpster into the woods. Watch this one on Google's map. And then the Loud Stealth Camp video, the highway stealth camp video, you see this building right here? On the other side of it is the on-ramp, and then there's the woods. So I just stealth camped actually the other night right back there because what was that? That was Friday night. Today is I took Saturday night off. Today is Sunday night, and then I'll be taking Monday night off, and then Tuesday is the annual 4th of July camp that Al Hunter and I do every year. As far as the releasing of these videos, it'll be the first stealth camp 4th of July, and then this video. That way I can keep the annual 4th of July video close to the holiday, you know. But time y'all were watching this, 4th of July is done come and gone. That's an afterthought at this point, right? This is where I'm stealth camping tonight. This time I got flat land. So on that last stealth camp I did over by the highway, the problem I was having, I was on, ooh. Do I edit that out or leave it in? I don't know. Oh, I straight fell and tripped on that vine. I should leave that in, right? Leave it in, I ain't editing out. Anyways, the last stealth camp I did, I was camping on a hill and my cot, the legs kept popping off of my cot. So I ended up having to sleep on the ground. This one, I found a nice piece of flat land here, so I should be good. What time is it? It is 7:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got 7:23. We got what, hour and a half roughly before dark. Yeah, almost 2 hours before dark. Probably about an hour and a half. Around about 9 o'clock is when it gets dark. So, whew. I can't believe I just tripped. I can't believe that just happened. All right, folks. All right, tonight's dinner is going to be oodles and noodles, ramen noodles, whatever you know them as. Beef flavored with 2 extra cubes of beef bouillon in there for extra beef flavor. It's a simple meal tonight. To be honest with you, I'm not really all that hungry. I had lunch with the wife around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's so hot out here, I have no appetite, but I know I need to eat. Otherwise, I'm going to wake up tomorrow with belly cramps. So, oodles and noodles for dinner. I think my next camp after this one's going to have to be something water so I can do swimming. That's got to be my next trip. It's got to be by body of water. So I had a car that kept driving by in the parking lot here. He stopped right there in front of the dumpsters and he was just like looking this way. And he just kept going around the parking lot. So I wasn't sure if he seen me or something, or what was going on. So I just kind of sat here and been quiet for a little bit, watching him for a good half hour, 45 minutes, and he finally left the parking lot. But I wasn't sure if he seen me, so I went back out there. I gave you guys the view of the woods from the left all the way to the right from out there, and I cannot see up in here at all. So I doubt he's seen me, but it made me a little nervous because he made like probably 5 or 6, 7 different laps in his parking lot and kept, every time he drive right here, he kept looking into the woods. That was about half hour ago roughly, and nobody's shown up since then. So I really don't, like I said, I looked in here and I can't even see my tent from that side, from the business park. From the cell tower side, you can see a dark hump here, and there's another dark hump from a down tree over here. So it's getting harder to see the camp from the cell tower side. I'd say within the next 15-20 minutes, because it's almost dark now. It's 8:34 p.m. So the next 15-20 minutes it's going to be dark, and you're not going to be able to see me in here unless I get myself. There he goes again. I don't know if that's security or what that is. They're not in like a marked vehicle. It's the same car that keeps driving around this parking lot. I'm just going to sit here and eat my dinner, stay quiet. Hopefully they leave. Hopefully nobody shows up and this don't turn into a busted stealth camp. I've come on close to, before getting caught, but I've never been caught. Maybe this will be the night I get caught doing this. I will say there's no trespassing signs, nothing like that. So I guess the worst they could do to me is tell me to leave, right? Just pack up and leave. I'm gonna sit here and eat my dinner, folks. I'll bring you back after dinner here, and we'll see what we see once it gets dark. I can hear fireworks off in the background. I cannot wait until our 4th of July trip. I know when you guys are watching this episode, you're like, that was a while ago. Or it was over a week ago or something like that. Or 2 weeks ago. But for me, 4th of July hasn't happened yet. Like I said, I'm on a long 5-day off of work thing here, so I'm camping the whole time I'm off in different locations. Trying to get some videos in the bank. I got a busy schedule coming up, and I'm not going to be able to go out and go camp every weekend to release videos for y'all. So I'm off for 5 days, and I figure out why not go out and record a bunch of videos. So I've got some content. So if I can't get out, I still got content to release to y'all. It's definitely a warm night, folks. I can tell you that. I am sweating. Definitely got to do another trip on the water, river, lake, or something, so I can swim. And the temperatures we've been getting, mama bear's not going to be coming out again for a while. it'll be fall before we get her back out camping again. All right, folks, we'll check back in once we're back at camp. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit longer and just watch traffic. What's up, everybody? So I sat up at the road for a while. I come back here to camp, called Mama Bear and chit-chatted with her. It's just after midnight. I watched some videos on YouTube as well. It's 12:03. I've just been sitting outside of my tent here in my chair for about the past hour, just remembering back to the days of actually doing this while building these cell sites or working on them. Instead of getting a hotel room, I'd pocket the per diem money that they give you for food and hotel expenses when you're on the road, and I'd just go get me a meal and come back to site, and I'd sleep at the site. Pretty common thing amongst tower guys, or at least it was in my day. I don't know if the guys that climb towers today do the same thing, but in my day, a lot of the crews, we'd pocket that extra money and camp out. The good old days. Well, folks, there ain't a whole lot going on. It's been a pretty quiet night, pretty eventless night. The vehicle that was parked up over here, that earlier in the video I was telling you guys kept circling around the parking lot, they left, and I haven't seen a single set of headlights or anybody coming to this parking lot in the past probably 2 hours. Since I was up at the road and I walked back, there has nobody been here. So that's been, what, 3 hours I think now? Something like that. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and climb in the tent for the night. If something happens in the middle of the night, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, I'll see y'all in the morning. Appreciate everybody watching. And oh yeah, by the way, if you made it this far in the video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button, leave us a comment below. And if you're watching the premiere right now and watching this in the live chat, hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance, baby. All right, folks, we'll see y'all in the morning. Holla at your boy. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I was up late last night, but I slept like a baby. Yep. All right, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and get woke up, get out of this tent, go pee, and then get camp broke down. Yeah, that's the plan. Yep, we'll see you after we get camp broke down for final thoughts, folks. All right, everybody, as you can see, camp's all packed up. Everything's in my bag. I was right here. All my trash is picked up. That beer box was here when I got here, along with some other trash scattered out through the site, but my area is clean. Everything's packed up. All right, let's go out here to the, matter of fact, I'll do it right here. So, final thought. Cell site, stealth camp was a success. I was up late last night, so I've only had about maybe 4.5, 5 hours of sleep because I was up really late last night watching movies. Because I have great service here, so I couldn't shut down. But overall, the stealth camp was 100% success. Did not get caught, didn't get bothered with. Didn't even rain. We had some thunder roll through last night, but if it did rain, it didn't rain here. It just kind of either went north or south of me or whatever it was, but I didn't get hit. It was awful fun doing this one. Not awful fun, but it was awesome. It was fun doing this one. Kind of takes me back to my old tower climbing days when I used to camp on these sites when I was building them and everything else. So it was nice to go down memory lane and do another camp at a cell site. This time it was stealth because I obviously am not working on either one of these sites, but it was pretty cool. All my viewers, greatly appreciate it. All my subscribers, thank you very much for all the support. My Patreon supporters, Matthew B, Stephen R, Mark K, as always, thank you very much for the support you guys provide every month. If you made it this far in the video, folks, you might as well hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up button for me, hit the notification bell for any future videos, and obviously share my channel with all your family and friends and on your social media accounts and everything else. Help my channel grow. It is free to subscribe. My next video after this one, I'm thinking it may be on a body of water somewhere so I can swim, but you know how Whiskey does it. He never knows what he's doing on his next adventure. I know, now that's on the release of the videos. Now I know actually my next trip's gonna be, because it's July 2nd, so my actual next trip is gonna be Al Hunter and I's annual 4th of July firework camp up on top of the mountain. But by the time you guys are watching this, that was last week's episode. So that'll actually be the next camp I do. But after that camp, I got to do something around water. Appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to go ahead and cut you off here. Yeah. And we'll see y'all in the next venture. You guys already know how we do it. Holler at your boy. Peace.